Hello, hello, folks. Hello, folks. How's everyone? So, a Treehouse presentation is happening. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? I think it's going to be Paper Mario and something else. So it shouldn't be so bad. So, we have another 10 minutes until the presentation begins. So we're pretty happy about that at the moment. I'm keen to see what will be part of the presentation. I know that some people are going, "Oh my god, special stuff will happen. There will be a game announcement or some sort of surprise." But I think we should keep our expectations low, because we don't know what's going to happen. Hey, Bunny! Oh my god, Bunny's here! Oh, the Bunny's back! So this is a chance for the Bunny to get some hours on the moderators. All my mods are asleep, and they should be. Don't want them up during the night. They'll go to bed early the next day. I sound terrible, do I? But yeah, Bunny, you've been doing well. I have no idea how long this presentation will go for. It could go for half an hour, it could go for an hour. Does anyone even know? I think it will probably go for an hour plus. And plus, you've got a new title in the franchise for Way Forward. That's going to be cool to see, actually. I'm curious to see how that will be like. Let's do a tweet. Oh my god. Just trying to do some promotions, folks. So, how was the stream earlier? Well, no one really turned up. I went over by 40 minutes because someone came in to play a game with me. And that wasn't too bad, the stream of Fortnite, but it just wasn't, it was pretty unpopular. So, it kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. So for those watching down, we have about 8 minutes to go. So settle in. Don't forget to smash the like button, Bunny, and anyone else who's here. So we've got a few people watching here and there. So hit the like button, everyone. And 65,000 people are watching. So that's pretty good. Numbers for Nintendo for a Treehouse presentation. They're always a lot of fun to watch, actually. I should... Man, I wish E3 was around. I could have done lots of big live streams, and it would have been so much fun too. Oh, man. Oh, well. God damn it. Would have been nice. But we'll see what will happen here. We've got a few people on board. We'll see what happens. And we'll see what this presentation is like. But I think it'll be fun to see what people will think about it. Some people might really hate the game. So, who knows? Alright. Six minutes to go. So I think tonight, for our next stream, we will stream Smash Brothers Super Smash Sunday that we do have on our streams, which is excellent. I'm gonna like my own video. Because oh wow, I've been given 2 dislikes. That's insane. Did I actually dislike my own video? Wow. What? I've gotten 2 dislikes. Wow. No one liked it. That's interesting. That's a bit weird. So, Bunny, what do you think this presentation will be like? No, I really should get someone in the voice guest room one day for these type of live streams. You think it's going to be good? That's good. I think it will be fine. I think it will be some good fun to be had. I'm not too sure if the old Paper Mario fans will like this game or not, but it might be. It's still a fun game, but it's not like the original Paper Mario games. But we'll see how that goes, hey? $81,000 people watching now. That's huge, huge. That's a big number. I am impressed by that. Just the 3 minutes to go. There you go. We're super ready now. Probably should have done that a few minutes ago, hey? I probably wouldn't have gotten the dislikes. But it's a harsh crowd sometimes. Alright. Hello, Kevin. Stick around. I shall be back soon. It's about 3 a.m. in the morning for Australia. So, yes, it's virtually the middle of the night. But I thought, oh, well, I'm up and awake at this time. So, here we go. Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. And before we get started, I'd just like to acknowledge the fact that this is our first time doing this remotely. So we'd like to ask for your patience and understanding as we sort of work through all of this. Obviously, there are some technical limitations, but we're all working very hard to bring you the best stream we possibly
This seems alright.
So without further ado, let's meet the team. My name is Riona, and I'm joined today by Ethan, who will be playing the game for us, and Sam, who is going to be offering some keen insights for Paper Mario: The Origami King, which is the game that we're going to be showing you in this segment. In the next segment, we're going to be citing new games by one of our. But to get started, we have a short video prepared that kind of sets up the story for Paper Mario: The Origami King. And while that plays, Ethan is going to be providing some. Please take a look.
Cool. All right, let's get started, everybody. We are seeing Mario and Luigi enter Toad Town. They've been invited here by Princess Peach to join in an origami festival, but something seems to be wrong. There's not a whole lot of toads to be seen. So we are going to make our way into Princess Peach's castle to see what's going on. So Mario's meeting Princess Peach, familiar friend, but seems to be in a slightly folded fashion. Something seems to be off about her as well. Let's see how their conversation goes. Yeah-oh. So right, Mario finds himself unceremoniously dumped into the castle dungeon, and he's got to make his way out. And he's using an ability here called the Thousand-Fold Arms, which we'll see later. But he's uncovered his partner for this adventure, Olivia. And so now they can kind of join forces to make their escape. And as they do so, they're also going to run into a couple other familiar faces. Might recognize Bowser here, who finds himself in a kind of holding position as well. Not super happy about it. So the three of them now are going to try and make their escape from the castle. They get outside, and they're met by Princess Peach and somebody else. That's right. It is none other than King Ollie, the Origami King himself. Also happens to be Olivia's brother. And he's unveiling his plan to take over this paper-crafted kingdom by turning everything into origami. And he's starting by wrapping up Princess Peach's castle in these 5 gigantic paper streamers, ripping it from its foundations. That's not cool at all. So Olivia and Mario and Bowser are kind of left to try and make their escape. Things don't go exactly as they were planning, and the castle is dropped on top of a mountain far away, and that is where we're going to start our gameplay. Hold on, Mario, buddy, wake up. Okay, Mario was kind of sleeping on the top there. So here we go.
All right. So, as you saw, King Ollie abducted Princess Peach's castle, but that's not all he's done. He's also folded up Bowser's minions from paper into origami. So you can see a little origami Goomba up there. Those are King Ollie's folded soldiers. And some of his other minions have gone through the world and torn these terrible holes in it. And you'll see, I think Ethan did a bit earlier, he's collecting little scraps of confetti so that he can fill in these holes and hopefully rebuild this world that was destroyed a little bit by King Ollie and his minions.
Always looks pretty, their stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, and as the camera pitched up there when
So I'm
Olivia
just
was
some
talking.
confetti here.
Oh, sorry, Ethan. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, as the camera pitched up, you could see that the red paper in the background, and that's one of the streamers that wrapped up Princess Peach's castle in the video that we saw. And that's going to be our goal, is to try and get up and deal with that paper.
Oh, look at this lovely little butterfly. Oh, and little something hiding in the wall. So that's another thing that King Ollie has done, is he's taken all of the toads from Toad Town and hidden them all about the world. So you'll notice that when you first came to Toad Town, it's completely empty, and now find them, you refill them. But now we're in a battle, and I'm hoping that Sam can talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, oh, I love the battle system in it. Okay, so the battles happen in 2 different phases. You've got this ring-based puzzle portion, and then you've got your familiar Paper Mario timing-based. And the way Ethan solved that puzzle is by moving all of the into a position where he could attack all of them at once using this jump attack here, where he is getting excellence all down the line. Nice job, Ethan.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he's racked up all these bonuses too, which are giving him a ton of coins. Sorry, Riona, go ahead.
That's exactly what I was about to say. No, great minds think alike. See that using confetti can also help people discover little secrets, maybe reach items like this question block you wouldn't otherwise be able to reach. If you look up the road here, you'll see a little Koopa Troopa just hanging out. Oh, I think Ethan has something to say about this little Koopa Troopa.
I was actually going to say, that like as I'm using confetti you'll see.
Yeah,
I
it looks
also
good,
need to
Kevin.
gather
It's not too
more, so
bad.
you get it from a bunch of different sources, and you've got a little confetti bag
You're
icon
watching
in
the
the
Paper
top left,
Mario
and you'll see
Origami
that refill
King
and change colors,
presentation.
go back to green as you gather more. Kind of using it and then needing to find more, and it's kind of a fun cycle to go back and forth.
It's a lot of fun. What I was going to say about the Koopa Troopas is that they are paper like Mario, so it's a kind of like paper versus origami sort of situation in this game. Oh, and another exciting battle. Sam, why don't you tell us what Ethan's going to do here?
Yeah, so this one's a little bit different. So as you saw in the first battle, find all of the Goombas up in a straight line, and that's the way you get the enemies into an arrangement for your jump attack. But for a hammer attack, you want to arrange them in this kind of 2x2 formation, like the Shy Guys are right here. And when you solve the puzzle portion of the ring system of the battle, you get a 1.5 times damage boost. So it's really helpful for getting through these battles quickly and racking up those bonuses. Nice work, Ethan.
Thanks, guys. Good to know.
Making
I've got
it look so easy.
Good support and my buddies watching me here.
I love that little pose, that little flourish that Mario does when you get an excellent last enemy in the line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He mugs for the camera
pose.
a little bit.
So we're gonna go down here and
heading...
see what those are getting all flustered about. Here they are. So there's an entrance to a temple here that's going to become important later. And currently there is an origami Shy Guy who is causing some kind of trouble over there. So we are being asked to go take a look and probably solve some trouble with our hammer, as we are wont.
That's the way you solve a lot of problems in this game.
Yeah.
This looks like a tricky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia's given you a helpful hint here about using, you can use coins to extend the timer for the ring puzzle. And I think you might need to heed her advice because this one's a little more complicated.
I'm going to add some coins. I'm going to take a look here where I should, guys. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, so in the other battles that we've seen up until this point, you've seen Ethan choose one of the concentric rings and rotate it. But in order to solve this puzzle, you're going to need to do something else also, which is you can choose one of the diameter lines of the ring and slide all of the enemies along that line. Ethan is also showing off something else here where you can pay the toads in the audience to cheer for you, and they'll have various different positive effects. Like there, you saw them toss Mario some help. They actually solved a portion of the ring puzzle for Mario and helped Ethan out there. They also tossed some junk at the enemies, doing a little bit of damage.
Right, and as you find more toads throughout playing the game, hidden in the world, you'll see that the stands start to get more and more full, and you get more toads, obviously. They say really hilarious things while you're fighting, and actually the things that they'll do to help you, it gets better the more you do. So there is definitely an incentive to find if you're not a completionist like me.
So we've done away with the Shy Guy here, and now getting a little more about what's going on. We're gonna have to collect the rest of the shell stones. Want to get entrance to this temple, so that's gonna be kind of our next goal. While we're down here, though, I had spotted something kind of suspicious on top of these. Check it out. There's these cracked rocks here. I'm gonna hit with my hammer, and we're gonna steal one of these magic circles that we saw earlier. Let us use 1,000-fold arms again. And I'm using motion control right now to extend my arms and find a spot I can interact with and whack the wall. Sometimes you end up, peeling away a piece of paper landscape. But the thousand-fold arms are really fun. Lots like that. Might just see them later on. Can't leave that coin. Gotta go get
Please
Gotta
don't.
get the
Thank you,
coin.
Ethan.
Coins are important.
it.
Yeah, coins you can do so many things with. Actually, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things, which has to do with this toad. So this toad is actually going to run back to Toad Town and open an accessory shop, and you can buy from him or it all
Bye.
sorts of different accessories. Maybe Sam, can you talk a bit about accessories and how they can help Mario?
Yeah, we'll actually get an opportunity to see some of those in action a little bit later, but the accessories are so useful. They have all kinds of different effects. One of the accessories that will is called Guard Plus, which helps Mario. So in the timing based portion of the battle, not only do you have to have good timing for your attacks, but you also have to have good timing in order to block attacks from enemies and reduce the amount of damage that you're taking. And some of the accessories can help you do that.
There's all kinds
That's
of
right, and
accessories though,
there's-
and they do all kinds of stuff, and it's fun to like find them and kind of incorporate that.
Sure.
Just noticed a house there wrapped up in the red stream. Have to come back and take care of that later. I'll have to. This nice little butterfly floating.
It takes a
Cute.
lot of confetti to fill in that hole.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, wow.
Now that butterfly is attracted by the fly, and pack it because it's totally a toad.
Flapping about.
Yep. Way
No,
over
he's
here. Ooh,
flying. Did
Oh, right.
I didn't want to fight that guy, that little there, so I decided to run from that battle. Toad who seems stuck in this sand trap here.
This area looks very
Oh, gosh.
intriguing with it.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
yeah.
Look at
Oh,
that.
gosh.
How cool is that?
Hey, what's this?
So, yeah,
I like
folks
that.
are nice. This
You know what to do.
I do. I love this. This particular shows you that like the toads that are hidden around the environment are a variety of different. Sometimes you pull one out of a wall, and then sometimes something really dramatic like that happens. Okay, we're wanting to get through here to follow the red stream. Tommy Dog is blocking our path. So you know what to do. It's hammer time.
This little
He's a
toad is
feisty
another
little guy.
special little guy. Yeah, he's putting up his dukes, but he's gonna run back to Toad Town as well, and he's gonna open, he just mentioned, the Battle Lab, which is a place that you can practice your timing for battle, like that. So there's definitely, I mean, finding toads, you never know which toad you're gonna find. You might find one at a shop, or all sorts of things.
Right, we've already got a couple extra things back to Toad. Right, we're gonna make our way from Picnic Road into Overlook Mountain, where the red stream is going. And one thing I love about playing this game is from like one kind of wide open environment like Picnic Road right into next, even potentially even bigger location in a mountain here. And there's just tons of detail, and you're free to explore kind of at your own pace and like do what you do. So I love that you can just kind of move zone to zone as you choose.
Ooh,
See.
little shy guys.
Some sneak attack.
Yeah. And so Ethan has just found a collectible, which we haven't seen so far, but this is going to
Oh, gosh.
show up in the Toad Town. Uh-oh. Ambush!
I got totally ambushed.
So I was saying that will show up in Toad Town Museum, which is where you'll find all of the different collectibles, and that's basically it. We've got another here going.
I'm
Excited
gonna
to
get
see
through this one
Ethan
quickly, you guys.
this one out of the
Yeah,
park.
nice work.
Ooh, Whisker's having a nice big
Fantastic.
cuddle on my lap at the moment.
Yeah, it's immensely satisfying to solve these ring puzzles, get that damage boost, and then do a ton of damage when you get into the attack phase. You can get through these battles really quickly if you master this system. And this is a wave battle, so you've got multiple groups of enemies.
Oh, Ethan's making it look so easy.
Yeah, you're thrashing these.
You know me.
Sorry, we threw you off. That was our fault.
And of course
Yeah.
I'll leave a couple. I know.
I love is seeing comments that the toads in the stands have, because some of them are just so hilarious that it's almost distracting.
I should mention that solving the puzzle in the battles isn't required. You can still move on.
Oh, go ahead, Sam.
Oh, sorry, Ethan.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of delay that we're. But yeah, we were just saying that you don't need to solve the puzzle in order to move on. You can still work your way through the battle, but solving the puzzle and getting that damage boost is really going to help you rack up those bonuses like you saw Ethan get. He got a ton of coins at the end of that last battle, and the coins are so useful in this game. You might think that, oh, he has over 8,000 coins, and that's plenty, but you can burn through those.
Just entered into the shiny. Maybe, Sam, can you talk a little bit about the weapon that Ethan's chosen to use?
Yeah, so he's battling some Spinies right now, which it probably wouldn't be a good idea for Mario to jump on those with his regular boots attack. So he equipped some iron boots there, which allowed him to jump on those Spinies. Now your boots and your hammer, you'll always be able to use those attacks. Those will never deplete. But certain special attacks, like the iron boots that he's using there, will deplete after a while.
Very true. And one thing that I just wanted to point out, very little, but thing I enjoy is that when you finish the enemy kind of explodes into this giant cloud of confetti, and it really makes you feel like it's celebrating your victory. Just little things I really. Oh, and here we're at the mole. Like he's hawking something, and so this is one of the orbs that you will need to bring back to the Earth element, which we saw earlier. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Ethan.
Oh, no, you were saying the exact same thing I was.
10,000 coins is a little
steep. Oof. Don't buy it.
Nah, no.
Get him down too.
Yeah, we can do better than that. Oh.
Not bad.
You guys say
it's getting better, but I think we can push this guy.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we
do
can push it.
Do it.
I didn't even have 10,000 to start.
3,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
Lower.
Well, you're breaking this poor mole's heart.
That paratroop, I can't believe.
I'm gonna keep going.
Or sorry, the Paragoomba.
Ethan.
Oh, 1,000.
Okay.
Oh, this is pretty funny now, isn't it?
Okay. You guys say I know.
I'd say take it.
110. Christ, let's do this. Giddy up.
Huh, how about that?
Sick.
Nice.
Just what
So,
really
I think
enjoyable,
we're going to
fun
take this
NPCs.
opportunity to,
Oh, sorry, Ethan. Please continue.
and we're gonna cut away here and show you some of the boss battle action has to offer. So I'm gonna switch over to that and that.
One of the things that Ethan touched on just
Chit
a
chat,
little
folks.
bit, when
What do
we
you think,
first walked
Kevin?
into
You
Overlook
likey?
Mountain, is the environments are connected organically into big world to explore, which is one of the new things about this game that I really love. In previous titles in the series, you had the environments were separated into kind of this Super Mario World style overworld map, but here you've got this big connected world, and it feels much more like this big place to explore where you could backtrack into areas that you've been before and maybe find some of the hidden toads or fill in some of the not bottomless holes that you might have missed.
The overworld is quite
But,
nice,
I don't want
actually.
to keep
I
talking
do
'cause
like the look of it.
We're getting to the red stream.
That is tempting. That is something
We've
nice.
finally
Yeah.
found the end
So
of
we've
the
actually-
red streamer that we saw
Oh,
earlier.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna try to unravel this. Like Mario's jump doesn't oomph in it.
Nice
A
save,
nice
Olivia.
save by
Nice
Olivia.
save, Olivia.
We all said the
Triple
same thing.
jinx.
In a round.
Right, so we're coming up to our very first boss. Maybe, Sam, can you talk to us a little bit about what's different about a boss battle?
Yeah, certainly. We'll see a little bit more when we actually get into things. But in the battles with regular enemies before, Mario was in the center of the ring and he was arranging the enemies into patterns. And you'll see when we get into the boss battle that the boss is in the center. And you're arranging the rings to guide Mario to the center so that he can attack the boss. And the bosses are puzzles in and of themselves. So it's going to take a little bit of figuring out to try and what does damage to each boss.
Definitely.
I love the boss.
I'd love to
music
see
here.
Ethan use the toads in the boss battle because they also do different things to help Mario out, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah, so those are some of those accessories that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I've got like guard plus on.
Oh, this looks tricky. Looks a
And I
bit,
think
yeah,
that
so
other
this- it
accessory,
a
it
bit
adds on-
puzzly,
Sorry,
doesn't
you
it?
go.
Oh no, go ahead, Ethan. Or sorry, I'm Riona.
Oh, no, it's all you.
No, I was just gonna. It looks kind of daunting, but it'll make a lot more sense when you start moving. So Mario is going to travel on the path as dictated by these arrows. There you go. And he passed an envelope on the way, and that envelope gave him a hint about what he needs to do to damage the boss.
Right,
And
told me
stepping
to
on
get
that
out my
icon-
hammer.
Yeah. And he passed that on icon that was in Mario's path, so he activated it, and that turned on those magic circles. Which
I think
could
that
be
makes
useful
sense.
later.
That doesn't sound too complex.
Nice work.
Thank you. Now, get in front, I think. I'm going to move this attack icon in front. What else do I need to... Looking at my arrows to build my path here. That looks good, right? Okay, here we go.
That looks. Oh no. Oh no.
I made
Okay.
it, okay.
Very good. Yeah. Sorry, I
Had you
thought
worried
that
there for a
up
sec,
arrow
Sam?
was in your path.
Fear not. I was born to stomp. Okay.
Oh,
Got
nice
my
block.
block in. Nice.
Yeah, you saw that guard plus pop up. That accessory that Mario has equipped has helped him out. This is starting to get pretty daunting.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah,
pretty
this might be
unrelenting
time
with
to
those
on
missiles.
some bit of Toad help, maybe.
Might want to
Okay.
enlist some help
Yeah,
here.
I'm looking at this. There's a lot more icons on the battlefield. And what I'm going to do, right, is take Sam and Rio's advice, fall on my toes by spending coins.
Ooh,
Boy,
Spender.
999, you're splashing out.
High roller. Sam, do you want to tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, so in addition to tossing Mario some health, the Toads also activated kind of a guideline on the battlefield. So it doesn't show you where you need to go, but rather what Mario's current path will be based on the formation of the rings as they are. And it updates in real time as Ethan was adjusting the rings.
So
Very
having turned
handy
on
little
the
tool for the
1,000-fold
boss
arms,
battle.
I'm going to get them out and use them in the battle here. So you can use the environment, but also they have battles as well. Ooh, my grab with the LZR. Close that lid.
Get it together, Mario.
Or like me, actually. I think Mario's doing
Very nice.
If you get really good at the ring system in these boss battles, you can set up this really elaborate movement structure where Mario just kind of sweeps the board and collects absolutely everything there is before landing on the final spot that you damage the boss.
Right,
Get him,
one more.
Ethan.
Let's see. Good attack here. Nice. Oh, he got me. Right. We're doing some good damage.
Yeah.
See. Definitely
Yeah,
not
haven't
done
been
yet.
hit by his color pencil missile.
No.
Yeah, that's right. That's another important thing to mention. You can see those like targeting reticles that are on the ring system, and Ethan has been doing a really good job of avoiding those up until now.
I think I'm gonna do one more quick attack here with 1,000-fold. Okay. That lid one more time. Kind of found a good pattern.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there's a
Legs.
timer.
Jump.
That's interesting.
Jump ahead one more. Let's see. That there. This over here.
Yeah, I think Ethan
that should
touched on
work.
it very briefly, but you see those icons with the fist on. That's an attack icon, and you need to position that in Mario's final spot in order for him to be able to take an attack action off.
Right. If that wasn't there, Mario would reach that spot and just
Yeah.
sad.
Nice block.
Very nice. Oh,
He's not happy at all. I've been kind of damage on him, so he's getting out some Gatling gun attack here.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Yeah, something tells me what you've been doing up until this point isn't gonna cut it anymore. But
No, yeah.
but I think we're gonna have to call it here. Because like we said,
we
you know,
don't
the
wanna show
bosses. Yeah, the bosses are puzzles, and we don't want to show you the solution to the puzzle. As you know, especially because the game is coming short amount of time. And when is everybody going to be able to get their hands on it?
Out on Friday, July 17th. Colorful, really fun, lots of areas to and paper enemies. So please, I hope everybody will check it out.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you so much, Riona, and thank you, Ethan. And as we head out, we're going to play the announcement trailer one more time for those of you who might have missed it. And also because the announcement trailer does a really good job of highlighting some of the various environments that this adventure will take you that we couldn't hope to show you in just a single Treehouse Live section. So stay tuned for that. And right up and coming up, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new game. So stick around. Thanks, everyone.
What do you think, folks? Not too bad. It's pretty good. I'm just going to wait until the next little part, this new game from Way Forward. Very hyped. That's good to hear. Come on, Treehouse, hurry up. It's like 4 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning for me. So why am I tortured like this? He's very hyped. Oh, Kitty being very cute. Getting his big cuddles. This is going to take forever. Yeah, we've got to wait until the presentation shows up. Oh, hello, you cat. Hello, child kitty. Meow. Top hours, that's right, Kevin. Do not get upset with me. No, Whisk. Whisk has been a bit naughty. Getting a bit of flicking the tail and getting a bit stroppy. But hang on. Oh. But yes, we've been on for nearly an hour, and we've had a few people come in and sort of check out the stream, so it hasn't been too bad. Big spike of viewers. Here we go, we're back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we dive in, we'd like to play a short video. This is a first reveal of a new game coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch this year. And right after, we'll see live gameplay and dig into some of the deep battle mechanics the game has to offer. So please, take a look.
What the fuck is this? I don't know.
Hey, welcome back. So Bakugan Legends of Vestroia. Let's introduce everyone. I'm Sam, and I'm here with Tyler from Nintendo, and two special
What's up,
guests.
everyone?
We've got Steve. Hey, Tyler. We've got Steve Robert from Spin Master. Hey, Steve. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Brawlers.
And we've got Kenny Ilko from WayForward, one of my absolute favorite developers. And we'll want to shout out a special thanks to publisher Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So Kenny and Steve, thank you, welcome, and let's see the game. Let's jump in.
All right. Bakugan Champion Troya for the epic action role. An original story expanding hit TV and toy franchise. We've designed a unique, real-time, turn-based brawling system offering pick-up-and-play ease and layers of strategy to discover. There's plenty of depth in our game. Action resistance, increasing your Bakugan stats via game progression. Plus, you can selectively modify up to 4 special abilities Bakugan before and after the battle. In addition to brawling, which we're doing a lot of in our explore an RPG world of a variety of environments, engage in over 100 quests. In all, you'll collect over 80 Bakugan, plus 200 special ability types and upgrade. You and your Bakugan become champions. Did I mention 80 Bakugan? Actually, 81. Because we've listened to our fans and we're bringing back Leonidas. Lastly, proud to announce Bakugan Champions of Vestroia play against brawlers around the world online head-to-head. All right, Kenny, let's get our brawl on.
All right, we'll pick up the first fight down here. So I'm basically jumping in a mid-story quest here. I kid to go and do some practicing before some tournaments coming up.
Hello, Cola Break. Yeah, he's getting so many big cuddles at the moment. He's a minnow cute boy.
All right, the brawl's beginning.
Yeah, immediately you get a sense for
Alright.
just how huge they are.
Yeah, the scale of the Bakugan was to make sure we kept the epic feel. You know, Bakugan are anywhere from like 4 stories tall, so we wanted to ensure that that came through in combat as much as possible.
Looks like a fun game.
So
Looks
you know, the
interesting.
combat system is kind of a hybrid TV show.
Mechanics is different.
People are watching the show and then the toy and tea. So you know, we're running around here in the Hive Matrix real time, collecting energy cores, which are those blue hexagons on the field. Those energy cores give you equivalent of mana in like a fantasy RPG game. So on the bottom left corner, that's my 4 abilities. Those are you know, the equivalent of essentially casting a spell. So right now I'm getting down a little bit. I'm talking, but I will change the course here quickly. So one thing you'll notice also with the energy core is so we bring in some tactics and just from the energy cores alone. See the core she just picked up there was a small energy glow, which has a lower quantity of going to supply you. The bigger the glow, the more energy you get. So now it becomes a decision of, you know, do I want to get these 1 or 2 close cores, or do I want to go for the far bigger core, more energy, deeper into the field, while passing up, you know, other options.
What's kind of interesting is like resource management, where you're having to collect the energy cores, but also plan what attacks or abilities you're going to use. Are
Yes,
you going
Cola
to be quick
Blake.
to attack, or are
Blake
you
did
going
lose
to
his
save more
spot.
energy? And the strategy there is really what it comes down to.
5th
And
spot or
looks like you won that brawl.
spot, I think, yeah.
Indeed,
Well done,
yeah,
Danny.
and
Nice
I mean,
work
to your
by the-
point, thank you.
I was gonna say, by the skin of your teeth, you had 12 health left.
That was a nail biter.
I had another Bakugan in reserve. But yeah, to your
Yeah, so
point,
Kenny-
Tyler, you know, sorry, Steve, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to give a little background on story really quick. So basically, where Kenny ended up there was his last brawl in a series of a quest, because he wants to impress this local hotshot named Larry, who's organizing a local tournament. Overall, our story interweaves between a series of tournaments and a larger investigation into a mysterious and abnormal earthquake activity going on in San Barbara's, which is the town of our game.
Yeah,
So I do
that's
like there's a
basically
lot of
where you
focus
see
on
me
the
here.
brawling, but there's all of these other elements.
I don't think the
that are going
animation
on in
looks
the
good.
game that
I think it
Kinda
looks really weird.
I guess constantly track.
Some of the
on top
graphics
just,
looks nice,
your
but
brawling
just
strategies,
those
right?
the images of the kids look. Yeah.
Correct.
That's right.
So, you know, the storyline I just picked up there that I'm quickly progressing through is hitting on the point that Steve was talking about, where that was one of your good friends. She's telling you about some of the earthquake activity that's abnormal for the area going on, and she's investigating into it, and that's kind of where your story starts to unfold for you. So now I'm just kind of taking back my poster pieces that I had found for Larry. Oh, got one more for Larry. Pick up an item he lost here at the lake. But returning back to combat, you know, you're going into combat with a team of 3 Bakugan, and up to 3. And that's where a lot of the strategy is going to come into play between your Bakugan and your 4 abilities that you assign to the Bakugan, which we'll get into more here in a few minutes.
something
I,
that I kind of
track
noticed
my
that maybe others may have noticed as well is that your Bakugan you are actually talking to, uh, but in battle they're so much larger. And if, do you mind kind of going into a little bit of that relationship that you have with your Bakugan?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bakugan are sentient in the universe. So, what you actually also might have noticed is that the Bakugan appears slightly different, not just smaller, but a little bit different. So, when Bakugan are not in battles, they so frequently love to be, they actually are smaller, much smaller in toy size, much, and your Bakugan are someone that you're actually defending. So,
That's pretty awesome.
So,
So you're going to
we-
build that
we-
relationship with your Bakugan as you continue to find more and change up your roster.
correct.
I see a familiar face.
So, there he is. Ankuzo.
Infamous
Bakugan
Ankuzo.
Brawler. Yes. So, the awesome brawlers from the TV show again. Get appearance from Dan here. Dan is kind of your tutorial guide. Much like they do in the TV show, they will be streaming little information for you to help guide you through the game and get you going on your strategy and just all experience. So here he's telling us about, I just got a Baku ability card from Larry. I can assign it to Bakugan. Again, there's a strategy that you have to consider is that every Bakugan ability a single faction. So there's 5 factions: Iris, Marcus, Aquos, Ventus. So as you collect Bakugan ability cards here, there's only you'll start to get basically what's the equivalent of a deck building opportunity. So get all these cards that are part of your deck to assemble, and your deck is for ability signing to you. And now there he is.
That's where a lot of the strategy. Oh, I'm sorry, Kenny.
Oh no, absolutely. Saying Larry gives me. Yeah, you are correct. That is a lot of work strategies.
So personally
might
for
have a
you,
whole suite. Oh, go ahead, Tyler. Sorry.
Sorry. I was just saying personally for you, Kenny, what kind of strategies do you like to implement with your Bakugan? Are you more of a going in guns blazing head first, or a little more strategic on adding more kinds of buffs or recovery?
So it's a good question. The Bakugan factions actually kind of draw their own strategy and leveraging as much as we can from the team and bringing that experience into the game for the different players that'll recognize. A lot of the factions have their own playing style. So I generally try to adapt the playing style to I want to get there, but I have my druthers. I like the balance of Aquos and all its things it can do. But if I'm coming at you with an Irish Dragonoid, I will just bring an aggressive attack approach.
Hey, Kenny, what does she have for you there?
I was just telling us about something she saw at the mountain.
Oh,
There's a little sparkle.
check that out.
So,
All right.
Oh, nice.
This be your
picked
third
up an
Bakugan?
Aquos Syndius. Indeed. So a lot
So
of
now
what you'll find oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Now you're rocking a full.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. That is my third Bakugan. So early on, you'll start off finding one Bakugan.
What do you think of the game Cola
about 30
Break?
minutes into play here, but early on you'll find your initial Bakugan, and then quickly pick up 2 more to fill out a minimum team 3, and then you'll keep on finding Bakugan throughout the world by exploring, or
Hey, Kenny, real quick.
kind of.
Sorry,
yeah.
can you back? Oh, good. Wanted you to back out of that fight so you guys really.
Oh yeah, okay, absolutely.
Yeah, so you could see as he was.
He's being
engaging in
told. He's
conversation,
being
they were
told how to
about
play the
start a
game.
brawl, but you got to sneak at your opponent's lineup, and that gave you an opportunity to, as he was saying, drop out and then maybe rework your own team to counter what your opponent's going to be bringing to the brawl.
Yeah,
So you
exactly. And
swap that
so,
team.
Tyler, to your question, I just some more combat.
Give
I
more
hope that doesn't
firepower
come back
to
to
your
bite
pirate
you.
dragonoid.
I also hope it doesn't have to bite me. I'm going to do it with my Aqua Syndius.
We'll see
as well.
shortly.
I feel like how you're able to switch out those abilities. I think that adds a lot of depth to the battles, not only in game, but if I'm not mistaken, you'll be taking that online as well, correct?
Correct. That's absolutely right. So, whatever team and abilities you built up throughout story mode is exactly what you're able to take into an online brawl. So there's the two darkest that he's bringing into the brawl with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is a really
Yeah, good luck.
promising game.
Yeah,
There's
one of the other things,
some things I
handy.
don't understand or like.
we'll see what we can do. And one of the other things that you may not have noticed when I was modifying my abilities on Bakugan screen, every Bakugan has resistance action. So, I wouldn't call it a paper, rock, scissors system by any means, but each faction has essentially two other factions that it defends well against, weak other faction. So just another layer of to think about and ponder when you're going into battle. One of the reasons why you get that preview of who you're getting ready to go against and have the ability to make some alternate decisions.
I have to say your opponent
more
has been
Bakugan.
pretty quick to swap his Bakugan between the two that he has. Really fast.
Right.
Yeah, he appears to have not liked his matchup. Dragonoid originally. So in combat, aside from your abilities that you're working with, we actually have other things. We're early gameplay, so as you evolve the Bakugan and they get bigger and stronger, there's other things other mechanics that we aren't going to be able to see here, but like Bakugear are passive abilities that you kind of charge up as you play. Those are special cores that and making a tactics level decision during the real time combat. And then another big one is team attacks. Pulling more inspiration from the toy line. If I can successfully charge up all three of my Bakugan here, which I am on my way to do, I will be able to pull off a team attack. So it's a lot about risk and reward, as I'm charging up, taking the time to charge up these guys. Obviously, I'm taking a bit of a beating here. However, I'm hoping that the payoff from my one large team attack is going to equal the punishment I'm taking.
Hope you can pull that off. You got to get those Baku cores.
Yeah, you really.
Yeah, you are competing with the other character. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just commenting on the title.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that you're competing with the other character to collect those Baku cores as quickly as you
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So the cores on the field are not obvious abundant. So again, another layer of tactics that you'll be able to later on in the game. There's actually brawler abilities as well. So there's kind of boost gear, if you will, that allow you to do things like run faster, or a force field that knocks your opponent down if you get within close range of them. So, balancing the strategy elements of what Bakugan and what actions you're bringing into the battle, along with what you're doing at the real time combat level here.
We're
Oh,
getting
you're
close.
getting closer.
There's my team attack.
There you go.
Team attack! Yo, one hit. That was worth it.
So
Nice.
far, so good.
It's not done.
Still has one more to go.
And only 92 left on this guy.
I can take a couple hits.
Fuck, this looks boring after 5 minutes, doesn't it? Alright, see you later, collar break.
But it was a big risk spending all of that time collecting those Baku cores for all of your Bakugan so that you can build up enough to do that big team attack.
Yeah, absolutely. And the later you get into the game, the riskier that kind of decision becomes. I have a little bit of an edge as I'm a three versus two advantage on him, but very soon in the story progression, you're going to be facing strictly 3-on-3 battles, brawls.
Well done, Kenny.
All right.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a great brawl. Epic team attack.
Nice work. So I think that's all the time we have today for Bakugan. Thank you so much, Kenny and Steve, for joining us and showing us your game. Do you have any final thoughts you want to share with us before we head out?
I just want to say we're really, really excited to be able to share the game today, and we hope our fans and beyond love playing it.
Yeah, and thank you for the opportunity to be on Treehouse, and love working with Master on the IP. So great opportunity.
We love working with
Thank you guys.
WayForward.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny and
Thanks a lot,
Steve, and
guys.
thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for joining us. I hope everyone enjoyed what you saw today. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.
All right, so that was the presentation, wasn't it? What did you think of it? I thought Paper Mario looked good. I think the overworld looked really charming and sort of quite inviting. And I think the gameplay looks interesting, and the bosses too. I think it could be a good game to stream. I just don't have the money for it to buy it. I think I could get bored of it after a while. I've never been a huge Paper Mario fan. I think one day I'll play a Paper Mario game, but not for now. The other game, I don't know what the hell that was, by WayForward. It didn't look really interesting. I thought the graphics were a little bit weird, and the monsters looked just really generic and not really good. So I wasn't really hung up on that second game. But Paper Mario will be out in 6 days' time for the Nintendo Switch everywhere and worldwide for that. And I don't know there's no other Nintendo games after that. So we need to have a Nintendo Direct or something, a tweet, a press release, something to give us some news and update on what will be happening. Who knows, hey? Hang on. I'm just checking a couple things. So, but yeah, I think it's not too bad. The game and the gameplay that we saw. I think I'm definitely more interested in playing a Paper Mario game but I'm still not going to get it because I'm buying other stuff and things like that, and I'm not going to pay $80 for it. If it was something like 60 or 50, I might have probably had a bite at it, but that's just that's just the way it is, isn't it? Let me show you the big kitty that you probably saw during the stream. This is Whisk. He's... Oh, wow. You're really drilling. Aren't you? You're drilling a bit, aren't you, tonight? Why is that, kiddo? Would have hoped that the vet makes you better. Yeah, I know. Oh. You're very tired, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Big kitties. So, I think it is going to be it for me for this stream. Big thanks to everyone who did come and watch it. We did get a few likes, and I think we got a couple dislikes too. I don't know where that came from, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, I'm really happy to see that the stream did all right. And come and subscribe to the channel if you like, and we can sort of work on the Smash Brothers stream tonight, and then tomorrow will be Legends Order Ocarina of Time, and Monday will be Mario Kart. So a big thanks to everyone who came and watched. That's all I've got for now. Paper Mario is looking pretty good for the Switch. So that's it for me, and I shall see you next time.